Okay. Testing some things up before I start. Let's get this more in view. Okay. Hello. I am going to do a tour of my very first Minecraft Professor Oak's Challenge World, or MPOC for short. It's essentially where I gotta get all the achievements I can get in the overworld first, then I gotta do it in the nether, and then I gotta do it all the way to the end, and then how did we get here? Because there's basically no achievements that you need other than killing a shulker for monsters hunted, and all the end achievements. So aside from those few, there are no achievements other than how did we get here after you beat the Ender Dragon that you would have to do. I hate that my camera's just like it's zooming in and out to get my face in view. I hate it. Now this world, I was able to get everything in 1.17, except how did we get here? Which I tried to get, but like, it's Minecraft. I'm going to do it on my main world, which is like, literally, I didn't have the idea to it, because it's impossible. It was impossible in 1.17, because Hero of the Village is linked to villagers, not your character, and it's only to the villagers in a winning raid. But the area is also equivalent to where the raids activate. So therefore, I would activate a raid when trying to get Hero of the Village and Battleman at the same time. So I would eventually just not be able to get it, which is why I didn't try to do it. I did tons of experiments to see if I'm like on half a block, maybe I'll get it. Maybe I'll get Hero of the Village, and I just could not find a way out of it. Anyways, now it's in effect linked to your player character, and it's why I did the new world, because I didn't want to work on my old world, which looked disgusting. And back at the time, I thought it would look good. Moving down the line, it would take me like at least 100, maybe 200 Minecraft days to revamp everything to make it look good. And also just like, I want to do something else. And try both new achievements and new world generation. So, without further ado, time to play some frickin' Minecraft. Now, this is where I spawned. Where this building stands is where I spawned. Also that stuff later. Let's focus on spawn right now. Some of this stuff was made by Aaron. All I know is that this right here, this thing, was made for me. Because I put it in the spawn chunks, and I didn't know that spawn chunks don't work in better condition. They are not always loaded, therefore this was useless. This is Aaron's base. Put this chest here, this stuff is all his. He has this. I'm going to take the ladder because that's, more efficient. He made this little tunnel. This goes on, it's on the water. That's a portal. And it leads up here to a little underground base that he made. That's just an entrance. It's not really a base. It's just linked back to his main link. Anyways. I made this area of his base, which is a storage system. If I remember correctly, yep, that's marble drops. That's different stone blocks. That's cobblestone. This is dirt. This one should be wood. Nope, it's gravel. What's this? Where did I put the wood chest? I put it in the middle of one of these things. Maybe I didn't. I'm not sure where the wood thing is. We're ignoring that. Aaron tried to plant pumpkins in this area, but it just didn't work. And then here's where his old base was, and it was just really underground. Here's some old chests. He doesn't really use these. Well, I don't play the world anymore, so he doesn't use them anyways. But he always sleeps down here for some reason. I don't think there's anything in the furnaces either. He hasn't played in a long time. At least on this world. Anyways. Aside from that room, everything else isn't really that good looking. Like, aside from the house, which it looked kind of decent, and I didn't build it. Also, my inventory is a mess. Because I died in the end trying to fight the end dragon that I didn't need to fight again. Get out, Aaron.
What?
I'm streaming, get out. I died in the end dragon fight. It was a rematch, and not the one that was required for the achievement. So, I just lost everything. Anyways, Aaron built this in the world. Go away, Aaron. I'm sorry, there's anything in these chests. Okay. Give me one moment. Okay. Aaron built this. I'm not sure why. He didn't finish it, I don't think. Anyways, he built this. I'm not sure if there's anything in here. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of food. Plenty of blocks of coal. Look at this. I also haven't seen inside the chest that often. So I'm gonna check all of them just for, nostalgia reasons. Oh, well, this is a good horse. I didn't know I had this horse. I'm gonna use this for at least my base. My base is this. It looks stupid, I know. It was not supposed to be efficient in looking good. It was just supposed to do that. I had lots of extra cobblestone walls because my original base was made of cobblestone walls. But I just decided to make this. Yeah, I attempted to make like a cool blue house. Didn't have the enough materials to finish it, and that's why it's like that. This is the top. This is the. It's most of this like road. I use redstone blocks because I don't like redstone. Over here, there's tons of copper blocks. I wanted to oxidize because my roads over there are made of it. Anyways, this is a burnt down Illager Inn that I made. There's a whole first story. This was like I want to do something, so I decided to do it. I haven't fixed the house yet. I didn't find a use to fix it. But I added phantom membranes for dust. Bibles that are always in hotel things, ink sacks, health potions for like mechanical supplies. All I know is I AFK'd here when I wanted these things over here died. There's like a little employee desk here. Here's where the money is. There's a zombie head in there. Anyways, back here is a little pool because the that would be kind of cool. Some cool things like the flotation vest, a fishing rod, and pool noodle. And some rules. You can look at these rules if you want to. Doesn't really affect anything. I use this to go the height limit. Now remember, I did this with a 1.17, so Star Trader wasn't in the game yet, which is why I don't have Star Trader in this world. This is like a little bee thing I have. This is like the giant, this is like a lake. It has more rules you can read here. Okay, I just use this area as like a, hey, you can look at the cool bees here and take a swim in the lake. I had a wall around this thing, and you can see why it's called the Illager Inn. That I put tons of Illager bands I didn't need in there. This is my horse stable. I'm not sure if this live stream cut up, but this is my horse stable. The only thing I have in here is Ho here, and this horse that I brought in here. I'm not sure what the other horses I have are. This is a attempted. It's not bubble. It's a bubble over here. Yes, this was an attempted endless pearl stasis chamber. But ender pearls just fly out of it and teleport you instantly, so it's not going to work. Here, I just put this little nether thing here because I was bored. Yes, I wasted an enchanted golden apple on this. This is my sugarcane farm. Built it for rockets and whatnot. And as you can see, I only have 7. So I'm not really gonna do that. I'll fall into water. Okay. This is mostly what's like where I put things. That was like. Okay, this was for killing a zombie pigman. You know, I'm glad I went back to this world because now I actually know what I need to do in my main world. And I have not gotten this pig struck by lightning yet. I gotta do that. I use that for Obelisk. That's just a chicken farm. I don't use it at all. It's my brother's thing. This is a fishing place. I fished here a lot. Like a lot. Like a lot. I think I just sorted all these stuff. Oh yeah, it's a trap chest. I made that so you could just like open the chest and have your things fall out. Wow. Man, I hate it when I don't have my netherite armor. Because I just get knocked back so far. Right here, well, was a cartographer, but he died to a zombie when I wasn't in hard mode, and then turned into a zombie village, so I couldn't save him. This is just bamboo. Yep, So much bamboo. Jeez, man. This is just a wall I hated, drowns just coming out of the ocean and hitting me with dragons and whatnot. So I made that, so at least my main area that I don't use that often isn't going to be bombarded by that kind of stuff. Why did my house go all the way over there? Anyways, up here is just my beacon beams. There was a beacon down there that I used. It was maxed out. I moved it to where I wanted to get. How did we get here? And it's there right now. We'll go check it out later. But that's why there's no beacon down there. Also, I have no idea why that's there. Anyway, it's time for the main attraction of my base. My house. It is abysmal. Like, compared to everything else, this is the nicest place around. Here's my dog, Doggo. Very simple. I had Elmo stands here. I had Jump Boost at one point, so that's why, he's there. What does it smell in here? Kelp? Netherite ingot. Netherite scraps. Too bad now I don't get to use the netherite scraps and make a netherite and then make a netherite armor. Haha, frick you guys. You said so I put all my stuff in, netherite scraps. Go there. Yeah. Coal, quartz, lapis, redstone, diamonds, emerald, gold, iron, and amethyst. The only thing I don't have in the storage system is quartz for obvious reasons. Well, my base. Here's all the wood, because I wanted them to be closely accessible. These are all the different banner patterns. They don't have a texture pack to show the different banner patterns. My enchanting room. Yeah, I literally just use this for enchantments. That's quite literally the whole idea of this place. Oh, debated. I want a fire aspect sword and then breaking sword. I wanted fire aspect, and I wanted to combine it with a current sword that had already fire aspect, that already had breaking 3, with the fire aspect, and then it just took too much levels to combine it. So I was doing them to just debate it instead. Okay, as these things say, this is glass and sand chest, scaffolding chest. These are all just my building blocks of random things. Just like, here's gunpowder, but I think I took the gunpowder from the thing. That's the way that's there. I have a brewing room. That's where all these furnaces went. Probably somewhere. And it's just right here, I made it kind of homey here. Then you get to here. The base itself is just wherever there's blackstone, so the rest of the cave I'm not going to go down. So let's just start over here. A deep slate chest, a dirt chest. I have like sands, gravels, and snow stuff. There's my 1.17 chest. I think this was actually 1.18. I came back from an exploration trip. It's basically just the cave exploration chest. I use this for most of this exploring stuff. Like I have in my main base. Food chest, abysmal. Cobblestone chest, pretty much full as usual. The railway chest. My base is underneath 2 mine shafts. I'm wondering, why are there 2? There's one in my base that's right underneath here that was for 1.17. When 1.18 came out and the bedrock was lowered, there's another mine shaft underneath there. So now I have 2 mine shafts in the same location, basically, that aren't connected. That's why so many rails. It's, again, just like some random blocks. I'm not sure what cobblestone's in there. What's this? An empty chest. Wow. Redstone chest, because I have way too much redstone in both worlds. Plant chest. Nothing too special. Mob drop chests. Lots of blaze rods. Don't know why. Empty chest. Empty chest. In every single world, for some reason, I have so much copper because it's useless. And finally, another chest, which one's mostly just another rack. That's not anything. This is stuff I can use for breeding villages mostly. Here's saddles. This is actually gonna be like a video of itself. I'm gonna post this video as a tour. Like this, like not next video, but it's just like this is going to be like released next. I'm gonna edit this video in like a week. I want the editor to put a side by side view of both chests that I have for saddles in my world. There's exactly one slot missing on both. That's insane. Also right here, some kind of crafting table essentials. Here is my nether portal room. I'll show you my nether hub and whatnot. This leads to a village that I have mending villages at and whatnot. This leads back to my base if I want to explore and want to get lost. It's just like the things I would need for like exploring nether. I have lots of gold, obsidian, whatnot. And so why have a cauldron here? Probably just for lava. Anyways, I'll talk about table in here. And yeah. If you can't tell by this point, my entire base is deep slate bricks. Yeah, this is a strength cauldron. That was just a... I don't have anything. You just telling me like... Oh wait, no, they're in here. Never mind. That was two. These are strength potions for 8 minutes. I'm gonna leave the world as it is. But they're all strength. Those are all strength potions. Yeah, nothing really too special about this world. Something able here, praying stands, all that you need. Yeah, on some doors I have levers on the outside, so I can just keep them open. I'm not sure why I have a button inside this room if it's already going to be opened. Huh. I put an iron golem here, simply because I wanted to expand this way. But zombies keep on coming in, since this entrance is like, opened up. It was hard to do that. So if they came in here, I would probably do. So I just put an iron golem right here. And they would see the iron golem before they saw me. And they would attack the iron golem, who was attached to a lead, to a gate that was right there. He would hit them, be dragged back so we wouldn't get hit, and we would move on. Here's just like a bigger shot of the ravine. Right now there's another wood farm. We'll go see it down below, I guess. Here's my base. Kind of inspiration at the beginning for this door, which if I just stand here, no one can get in. Like literally no one can get in if I stand like this. There's not a DVD in there with disc. I put this here to make a secret room. And a dragon egg, stuff I don't have. Music discs. And glowberry farm. That's literally all this room is. This is my base. I took inspiration from other Minecraft YouTubers and just did that. I don't like how these things are just like not even, like in the middle, but they're also just like 4 blocks apart each time. So I mined for a long time in these tunnels. Like, you could probably go to like one of these tunnels and be lost for hours upon end. This is my 1.7, is my 1.18 access point. This whole room is spawn proof. I have this specifically for ores. And these are just for like food and whatnot. Oh wait, no, this is for food. I keep forgetting. I need to charge my phone when I do live streams if I'm not using a microphone. My phone's gonna die. I've been live for not even 30 minutes and my phone's gonna die. Okay. Well, I have so much blocks of coal. This truly shows you that that earlier it was so much easier to find coal when you just mine at that diamond level. Now you can't even get them at diamond level. Here's mine shaft number 1. It's pretty expansive. Now I know I didn't explore everything in this world because this is a massive mine shaft. Then this was all bedrock before, so I ain't change it because I didn't need to. Dang it. It should really be on walls. Boom. This is a second mine shaft. It's not connected to the first one. It's just a second mine shaft. I don't need to show you anything more of it. This is just a second mine shaft. I want a ton of obsidian for a tunnel. Because that tunnel was just for the wither. You'll see the tunnel later. It was just like, I didn't know how long the tunnel needed to be or how thick it needed to be. Or if withers could break netherrack. And I was super terrified of the wither. But yeah, I tested out the piston door that I made up here. Oh no, I recreated the jungle temple redstone. That's what this is. I wanted to use it to understand how redstone worked. Now I'm just gonna Google it instead of just experimenting on my own. Oh, there's a cat. I didn't name her. Oh no, it's Melanie. Never mind. I kind of like the name Melanie. I'm not sure where it comes from though. Hold on, I don't like how I had to use buttons for this. That's just kelp. I don't have any rockets in here. I'll use rockets where I need to. This is the first time that you guys have seen on my channel where I go into the nether. That's insane. This is the only time you will ever see me enter the nether on my channel, most likely. Until I, What is going on? I hear something. You're not supposed to spawn here. I slabbed this whole place just so you wouldn't spawn here. Well, abandon this place, but still. Here's my nether hub. The upstairs is much more nice. But this is just like an abomination of a place. That goes to my stronghold. That goes to the stronghold. I'll put this in my hotbar right next to some rockets. Let me make some more food really quickly. I said this whole place because my brothers were always just complaining since we're in one of these biomes where my polar was. And I was just like, you need to get rid of these magma cubes. So I did that by slapping the whole nether. Or at least most of the nether. As you can see, I'm not doing the whole nether. Just around the portal. This way leads to my fortress that I used in the challenge. And I missed the... How did I miss the entire... It's always... I never know... Like, where to... Like, I always take that pathway, but I always just use this one instead. Oh, yeah. Nope. Get out of here. That I used to get a gas into the nether. As you can see from all the fire and explosions. I used these bricks to indicate where I was going for fortresses. Because I had so many of them. There's another gas up there. I have a totem. I don't have more than one totem, but I have totems. Into the fortress, into the fortress, into the fortress. Oh, frick. I don't have a shield, I forgot. No shield. Anyways, this is the fortress. I had a blaze farm here, and that's... Oh, yeah, that's why. I had an XP blaze farm. That's why I have so many blaze rods. Okay, let's get out of here now. I need to know more from this nether fortress. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna fly there. Not sure what this was for. Probably just for blocks. This is the portal that goes to Aaron's base. But if you guys know me, I have two brothers. And this one leads to Caleb's base, aka the remains of my wither fight. It was like, I need a base. And I was just like, you guys can just have a base together. And then after beat the wither, I was like, this is a huge place. You can just use this place. Because the wither uncovered it for me. And by uncovered, I mean completely destroyed an entire area. Yeah, it quite literally is a massive wither hole. I made this nether portal thing, how there were three ancient debris, and since I was desperate for netherite, and didn't want to go mining for it, I just got some here. This was mostly just built by Caleb. You know, nothing too big. I was actually here last time when I was just logging off, and that was the last time I logged on since then. There's a piston door on both sides. Yeah, that's kind of cool, I guess. They're trying to make a cool little thing up there. This is a potion brewing room, and I have no clue why the heck he did. Why he did that? Looks ridiculous and ugly. Here's just his redstone. You know. I mean, at least you can see all his redstone. He did all. He researched all of this. Don't worry, he didn't make this by himself. He researched this all. Follow down this little thing. So trying to work on redstone down there. And then welcome to the rest of Caleb's base, guys. Yeah, this was all made by a wither, so you guys know. This was made by a wither. I carved it out, yes, but most of this was made by a wither. Nothing in those shells, I just put them there for his storage reasons. Look, he has redstone on the top. We had these things here just to indicate, like, hey, this is where the redstone door is. This right here is the only working redstone. This is another redstone door because I can't really like redstone doors. I made this room. It's supposed to be like a cool little base, but I never ended up using it. In fact, underneath his base, I had here is actually just like some, is actually a lush cave biome. Then we have a villager. I'm not sure what his thing is. I'm breaking, quick charge, and aqua affinity. Nice. He can't leave here because of that. This was the aside from like this little room that was like making this like a 3x3 area, showing the whole thing in a bedrock area except for a 3x3 area in the middle. That was another thing. I had all this obsidian. It's all surrounded, like literally. Aside from these 3 blocks, and these 2, I guess, everything is just like it's surrounded by obsidian. This is right here is a slime chunk. We don't really have it here as a slime chunk anymore. I just dug here as like a little like precautionary measure in case I need to extend it farther out, or if I needed to run from the wither. But still, it is insane. This whole entire place was created by a wither. So this is a scaffolding thing. And for all of you people watching this right now, no. Yes, I know that this is off-centered. But I built the scaffolding before I built the scaffolding. I built that before I built this. Here's some terraforming stuff that we don't use. And you know, they're just going to the tree. Okay, got it. Does my failed creeper farm still work? Or it doesn't work? Does it still work? Does it still not work? Oh, I decommissioned it. Upstairs is just an AFK room. Put glass around that to make it look a little cooler. This right here is where I originally dug the tunnel. You saw a water pillar before. That's where this comes from. I made it in the middle of the ocean, so I wouldn't have to worry about the wither destroying my base. Also, funny story. My original Nether portal was blown up by a wither because I didn't put them on the soul sand. I put the heads on a wall, and I didn't know that would spawn the wither. So I was panicked, went back through, and it was lagging for the rest of the. It was lagging until I killed everything else. This is just like a little. I don't have anything for you to swim down, swim up. I was planning to just be like, hey, look, swim up here, despawn the mobs, swim back up, and while you're spawning again, you know, it doesn't work anymore. I'm not sure why. None of my farms work anymore other than my sugarcane one. Anyways, let's check out some stuff. Nothing can spawn in the middle of this lake because it's all spawn proof. I'm going to a village that I used a lot. I'm gonna follow this pathway down here, and then we're up in the plane of existence, and I only spawn proof a little bit of this area. Let me make this place non-noticeable. I can fly from there. Time for you guys to go to the most visited place of my entire playthrough of Minecraft. Aside from my main base, which isn't a visited place, it's just like a place I've been. The most visited place? Gotta be this place. It's an acacia village. And it's purely set up for efficiency. And you're right, all my villagers died. They didn't die, I just didn't know where they went. Maybe they did die. I'm not sure. But I don't really care because I got everything I wanted from this village. I just dug up sand in this desert. You know. Not sure why I dug this specific area. I don't know. I didn't know that I use this village a lot. And saying a lot is like kind of saying an understatement. This was basically the only reason why I continued to play. Now I can fly this way. I'm pretty sure if the trunks would load. I actually don't know where I'm going. All I know is if I find another portal, I'm going in the right direction. A ruin in the portal, specifically. That corner is oddly cornerized. Not sure why. Man, I'm lost. Yeah, okay, great. I just went all the way back to my base, or towards my base by a complete accident. Wow. I went too far. Uh, Nope, you get away from me. I'm pretty sure I just killed his captain and now he's angry, but why be angry about that? No, if I follow this shoreline, I'll find it. It's just like, just let me find the villager outpost already. What? This is a village. This is a village. Okay, yep. Time to go this way. I'm here to fly a little bit more diagonally. I think I recognize this river. I think it's right there. Oh, yep, it's right there, right there. A little bit off. Now if I just follow the coastline, I'll get there. Oh, there's a chest. There we go. Set up. Finally. Maybe it was back more, I'm not sure. I think if I just go this way, I might find it. Because that was place lava, and I now recognize this area. Let me go around here. That was definitely placed water. If I had firework rockets, I would maybe consider just trying to find it. But I don't. Thanks for watching this stream if you were here. This may not be my video, but if it does go to come this video, I'm just not going to include me looking for a useless location for the next 6 hours.